it out, and the turnover will give the ball back to the Muskies. Muscatine coming off a loss against Davenport Assumption on Tuesday, whereas the Sabres were on the road both games this week. They defeated Davenport West 73-28. And Kinley Burt picks up her first personal foul for the Sabres. DeWitt, super active hands defensively. Good denial defense, Muscatine. And Taryn Watson overthrows the inbound. On the floor for the Muskies, Kira Shaw, Taryn Watson, Elsie Lewis, Leonora Los, and Macy Reno. Los defending the ball. Burt shot up, no good. And that's going to be out off of Muscatine, and the ball will stay with the Sabres. Putman gets it inside. A little give and go action. Putman too long on the shot, rebounded by Shaw. Now Lois will bring it up. Gets it to Watson. Muscatine across the timeline. See a lot of man-to-man defense from Central DeWitt tonight. Entry pass just high as Watson was trying to feed Lewis. And another turnover for the Muskies. Burt to Putman. Three-point Walker, no good. Rebound, Muscatine. Now Watson looks to push the pace. Little stutter go, stop and go. Taryn Watson with the bucket. Great rim run by Lauren Walker. And a nice pass by Burt. As that lead extends back to 5 for the Sabres. Shaw's going to draw a foul. That'll be the first personal on Putman. Lewis on the inbound. Now have a jump ball. Just continual active hands there from the Central DeWitt defense. Nice ball handling there by Burt. Finds the shooter in the corner. And Muscatine going to pick up a foul on the rebound. The LeConte 3 rebounded by Walker, and she's fouled. That'll be the second personal on Kira Shaw here in the first quarter. Ella Maynard checks in for Shaw. Second free throw good. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Good passing lane defense as Ava Putman. Just so much denial on this defensive pressure from Central DeWitt. Good job by Maynard to catch. Now she finds Reno in the corner, splash. Macy Reno for 3. But LeConte runs the floor, gets the easy lay-in. This offensive attack from Central DeWitt, if you've not watched them play, they attack. They look to rim run. They look to push the pace. They steal the ball on defense, and here comes Putman on the fast break. Full timeout for Coach Cruz Cohn and the Muskies. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more Muskie basketball. 13-5 is the score. I'm Joel Krausar here on the Muskie Sports Network, brought to you by Drake Farms. Drake Farms is a proud supporter of Muskie High School athletics and activities. Drake Farms is a family-owned and operated farm run by Jeremy Drake. Go Muskies from Drake Farms. This fast-paced attack, when Central DeWitt joined the conference a few years ago, it was a real change of pace. They come in, they always have athletic players. It's almost a five-guard lineup. There is one 6-foot player on the floor, and that is Audie Fulsang, but she can run the floor too. And in fact, they've subbed her out now, so she's getting a break. So this is a smaller, quicker lineup as Zoe Fulsang, the junior, the 5'6" junior, is checked in. And they'll change pressures. They'll 2-2-1. They'll 1-2-2. They'll line up in just a half-court man-to-man defense, but everyone is attacking the passing lanes, and they look to score quick, and they look to stop and get steals. They deflect the pass, as Maynard does a nice job with the pull-up. But look, here's Burt. Burt's attacking this defense. And now Walker gets to the rim, scoop shots up and good. The Central DeWitt team averaging 62 points a game this season. Elsie Lewis, great catch, has it knocked out. Lewis doing double duty. She wrestled last night. Actually, she was victorious by forfeit against North Scott, but she was ready to go. A dual sport athlete, state qualifier last year in wrestling, and was the leading scorer in the first game of the season for this Muskie hoop team. So impressive dual athlete, and she's going to pick up a foul there. Eight-point lead here for Central DeWitt. 2:41 to go in the first quarter. The Sabres 2-0 on the season. The Muskies 0-2. And Kinley Burt, gets to the rim and finishes. Reno for three. No good. Walker battles, gets the rebound. Muskies trap. And that will be out of bounds off of the home team. Sadie Manjoin checks in. Los will get a break. Burt over to Ruggerberg to Putman. Fulsang to Walker. Walker drives. That shot's blocked. Oh, and we have a foul coming from behind. The trail official called the foul. And that'll send Landry Ruggerberg to the free throw line for two shots. That's the second foul on Elsie Lewis. Ruggerberg makes the first free throw. And now Lewis will come out with two fouls. So both Elsie Lewis and Kira Shaw, two seniors, with two fouls to start this game off. Ruggerberg makes them both. Right there, Fulsang, anticipating and trying to get the steal. And there it is, the steal, Kinley Burt. That'll be a foul on Manjoin. You really see how the culture of Central DeWitt's basketball program is to have defense turn into offense. And Burt misses the first free throw. I've got them with 5 steals already this evening in this first quarter. Muskie basketball brought to you by Clove Dental. Burt misses them both. Rebound by Peterson. Excuse me, Peterson. Wow. Kensley Paul. Called her by her mother's maiden name. I apologize to the Paul family. Maynard. They're calling a jump ball. I think the Muskie faithful believe that there was maybe some more physicality to that. And perhaps a foul should have been called as Maynard was literally drugged to the ground. But the Muskies will retain possession. Circus shot up and good for Manjoin. Three-pointer, splash for Walker. Lauren Walker, the senior, now with 12 points in the first quarter. We're under a minute to go here in the first quarter. 22-9's the lead. And just methodically and quietly, you look up and this lead has just exploded for the Sabres. Turnover. Manjoin gets the steal. Great catch by Paul. Shot up, no good. But Paul gets her own rebound. I think now we'll have the reach-in call. That'll go against Landry Ruggerberg. Audie Fulsang will check in. Kinley Bird will get a break. Ella Maynard will also get a rest for the Muskies, as Allison Haig will check in. Watson inbounding for Muscatine. To Reno, back to Paul. Reno for 3. That's good. Macy Reno with her second three-pointer of the night. A long whistle, and I think we got some discussion coming. Looks like we had a delay in the clock starting, so the officials are going to take 2 seconds off the clock. It went from 28 to 26. So officials are on that there, managing the clock. It's a 10-point lead. Shot clock is off. Walker works it around the top of the key. Ruggerberg in the corner. Good defense by Reno and the Muskies. Scoop shot up and good, as Walker was able to slash and find a... And while Walker made it just after the buzzer, she got the steal and the heave. It went in, but it will not count. As Central DeWitt will take a 12-point lead. That's the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back. We're back with Muskie basketball here on the Muscatine Sports Network. I'm Joel Krausar. You can watch us on the Huddle fan app on YouTube and on Muscatine Power and Water Channel 2. It's a 12-point lead here for Central DeWitt as we start the second quarter. Hanson Chiropractic bringing you Muskie basketball. See Dr. Jeff Hanson at 515 Cedar Street in Muscatine or 563-264-1611 to schedule an appointment. Go Muskies from Hanson Chiropractic. CBI Bank and Trust also proudly supports the Muskies. The Muskie Mania program has donated over $126,000 to Muscatine High School since 1995. Go Muskies from CBI Bank and Trust. As we get ready to start the second quarter, on the floor for the Muskies, Taryn Watson, Allison Haig, Kensley Paul. Actually, Manjoin is in as well. And Macy Reno. Good defense from Haig. And now Walker finds Ruggerberg for three. And we're going to have an over-the-back call as Audie Fulsang is going to pick up her second foul. It was a great box out. And Muscatine draws another foul on the freshman post for the Sabres. Watson will set up the Muskie offense, and she's fouled. And they're calling a jump ball. I think it's the fifth jump ball of the night. Possession arrow keeps it with the Muskies. Paul on the down screen, shot up, no good. Rebound Walker. Walker up ahead. Pass is knocked out of bounds by Muscatine. And I believe that was Kensley Paul who got a shin or a foot on it, actually. Walker for three. No good. Paul with another rebound, and now Watson will set the Muskie offense. Haig in the corner. To Manjoin. Baseline drive from Reno, no good, but she gets her own board. Now Haig for three. No good. Muscatino scrapping for those offensive boards. Taryn Watson inside to Paul. Paul's going to draw the foul, and she'll get two shots. Really good ball movement by the Muskies there and battling for extra possessions. 3 offensive boards in that offensive series. That's first foul on Clara LeConte. First free throw is good by Paul. Second free throw good. Muscatine cuts the lead back to 10. But Burt just running unopposed. Thankfully, she missed the lay-in. And Muscatine was able to get the rebound. And now another foul against the Sabres. That's the second foul on LeConte in about 15 seconds. Watson crossing over. Pass is stolen by Walker. She gets the run out, lay in, up and good. You have to be crisp with your passes against a team like Central DeWitt with their defensive prowess. And Watson shuffled the pivot foot and the travel. The turnover will give it back to the Sabres. Some confusion on defensive assignments there for the Muskies. They regroup. Walker at the top of the key. She gets in again, scoops up, and good. That's 18 points now for Walker. As Watson works it to her right. Looking for Reno on the baseline cut. That's going to be off of Reno's hand. And it'll be Sabre basketball. Kensley Paul gets a break. She had a great stint there. High energy, got some big rebounds, some big buckets, drew a couple fouls, made 2 free throws. Manjoin. And I'll pick up her second foul. Inbound to Burt. Kinley Burt, the southpaw. They make her go right. She handles it nicely. Runner up and good. Haig, Watson, Manjoin, Reno, and Maynard on the floor for the Muskies. Give and go, just unable. And then look at the Sabres run. And the travel. Ruckenberg shuffled the puppies. Got a timeout, Muscatine, 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more Muskie action tomorrow afternoon around 2:30. The Iowa City High boys will travel to Muscatine, and the Muskie Varsity boys basketball team will look to improve to, I believe, 3-0 on the year. Muskie basketball brought to you by Han Ready Mix. Han Ready Mix is a proud supporter of Muskie athletics. For all your residential concrete and commercial concrete needs, call Han Ready Mix at 563-263-6467. And Hy-Vee Food Stores of Muscatine, been supporting Muscatine Muskie athletics for a long, long time. Hy-Vee says, go Muskies. It's still flu season also, so don't hesitate to get out to Hy-Vee and schedule your flu shot. Watson crosses midcourt. Just tenacious defense. Deflected. Reno finds it. Just missed. Now Ruggenberg runs it out, but Watson runs the ball down, and Muscatine has the numbers now. Ruggenberg tried to be sneaky, hang back and see if she could bait into a steal. Maynard fouled before the shot. That will be the second foul on Ava Putman. Zoe Fulsang checks in. Into Maynard. Maynard back to Watson. To Reno, working around the perimeter. That's going to be off Muscatine, and it'll be the Sabres ball. Oh, no, they are going to say it went off a Sabre player, and it'll stay with the Muskies. Maynard, strong catch, turnaround, no good. Rebound, Fulsang. Shot up, no good. Putman, though, gets the board and the putback and the foul. A chance for a three-point play here for Ava Putman. Her fourth point of the night. Just under 3.5 to go here in the first half. And the free throw's good. Muscatine's been stuck on 14 for about 3 minutes. He's trying to get this offense rolling. Maynard works it down. Nice post move for Ella Maynard. Again, the ball beating the Muskies back to the rim, and Fulsang, Zoe Fulsang with the bucket. Zoe Fulsang will get her first foul here. Kira Shaw will check in, give Ella Maynard a break. Shaw picked up those 2 fouls early in the first quarter, forcing Coach Cohn's hand to sit her for a majority of this game. First free throw is good for Manjoin. Her 3rd point of the night. Second free throw is good. Jab, step, and go by Birch. Finds the weave to Fulsang, who gets to Walker in the short corner. Nice ball movement there for the Sabres. Watson turns the corner, kicks it to Manjoin. Shot fake up. No good. Now Walker. Fulsang in the corner. Missed. Rebound. Manjoin. Great look up to Allison Haig as she converts. And she'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Free throw no good. Rebound by Audie Fulsang. Walker. Back to Putman. Splash down. Avery Putman's 8th point. Watson crosses over. Finds it to Shaw. Skip pass to Watson. Floater. Good finish by the sophomore, Taryn Watson. And the hoop and the harm is Zoe Fulsang. Turned over right shoulder. Nice left-handed finish. Allison Haig will pick up her first foul. Ruggenberg will check in for Putman for the Sabres. And Los and Lewis checking in for the Muskies as Scholl and Haig will get a break. Free throw no good. Putman gets the rebound, and now Ruggenberg gets the putback, but then just loses the handle. And that turnover will give the Muskies the ball back as they trail 42-22 with 1:18 to go in the first half. Watson cross half court to Lewis. Lewis's pass is stolen. It's going to be Muskie ball as the Sabres couldn't corral it on the run out. Watson brings the ball up for Muscatine. Well-fronted defense from Audie. Oh, shuffle. Fulsang, she knew exactly what she did too the second that she did it. The feet got moving faster than the hands on that one. And the turnover will give the Muskies the ball back. Just under a minute to play here in the first half. Manjoin drives baseline, finds Reno in the corner. That three-pointer's good. Third three-pointer of the night for Macy Reno. She has 9. She's the leading scorer for the Muskies. Walker, who's the leading scorer for the Sabres, gets it to Burt. Walker with 20 points already. Post feed to Walker. She finishes 22 now. And that'll be the end of the first half here at Muscatine High School Fieldhouse. We'll take a little bit of a break. We'll be back. It's halftime on the Muskie Sports Network. It is halftime here at Muscatine High School. I'm Joel Krausar on the Muscatine Muskie Sports Network. Brought to you by CBI Bank and Trust, Han Ready Mix, Bridgestone Bandag, Clove Dental, Family Eye Center, and CBI Bank and Trust. Muscatine Family Eye Center. See them in Wilton, Muscatine, and Durant. Their staff of doctors will provide you with the very best eye care. Go see Dr. Castle and friends out at Family Eye. I am a Family Eye patient. I absolutely love my experience out there. My whole family does. We're all in some sort of eyewear, and Family Eye takes great care of us. And they take great care of us by sponsoring Muskie basketball. Central DeWitt, the Sabres, 44-25 lead over the hometown Muskies. And this team is a top 10 ranked team, Central DeWitt is, and we see why. Their defense is tenacious. They get a lot of easy buckets because of what they're able to do. And when you have a senior who's played as much basketball as Lauren Walker has, she's been a standout in the conference her entire career. I remember seeing her play some varsity games as a freshman. She's got 22 points here in the first half, leading the way for the Sabres. Leading for the Muskies, another great shooting night so far for senior guard Macy Reno. She's 3 for 5 from behind the arc. She's got 9 points. Muscatine continues to try to find good looks for her, but they have defended her sharply. But when she's been able to get a clean look, she's made it, the sharpshooter. It's about 4 minutes away from the beginning of the second half. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be back on the Muskie Sports Network. We're about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. I'm Joel Krausar. You'll have Brian Musell sometimes this year too, but Brian is doing well, and I'm happy that he and I can split this season. It's been a busy week. We had wrestling last night. We had girls hoops on Tuesday night. We'll have boys basketball tomorrow afternoon as the Iowa City High Little Hawks will come to town. And if you haven't seen Muskie's boys program, they've had some young guns coming up. This junior class is loaded for bear. Kavion Hodge has moved back to Muscatine, and he was a real impact player on last year's state championship Davenport Assumption basketball team. And I returned home to Muscatine for his senior season. So the Muscatine boys basketball, led by head coach Luke Torelli, has some firepower, and they should be some good entertainment here as the year rolls on. So tune in tomorrow on the Muskie Sports Network to watch as the Muskie boys take on the Iowa City High Little Hawks. You can check out the Muscatine activity calendar by going to the Muscatine Community School District website. The activity calendar is under the Activities tab. You can see all things going on. They just had auditions for the musical this last week. Drama director Renee Mock is doing the Addams Family this spring, so that'll be fun. You can also see the Susan Clark Junior High Middle School musical in February as they have started rehearsals for Madagascar Junior. So it's not just sports we talk about here on the Muskie Sports Network. It's all activities all the time. As we get ready to start the second half, Muskie basketball brought to you by Drake Farms, a family-owned and operated farm operated by Jeremy Drake, supporting Muskie athletics. And if you come out to any event this year and get some concessions, you're not only supporting your hunger, you're supporting the Muskie Booster Club, which has donated over $90,000 to the MHS Activities and Athletics Fund. And they run the concessions completely by volunteers, so they're always looking for volunteers. If you'd like to volunteer, contact Muskie Booster Club at gmail.com. Both teams going with their starters who started the game to start the second half. A correction, Muskie team with a little adjustment. Manjoin is starting along with Allison Haig. So they provided some life, and Coach Cruz is rolling with the hot hands. Looks like we're going to have a foul call. It's going to be over the back on Macy Reno. That's her second foul. Burt gets the inbound. Jab step. Walker works back door. Nice feed, good defense though, as Walker unable to finish. Manjoin wisely checks behind her, as Fulsang was lurking. Elsie Lewis has it knocked away. It's going to be out of bounds off Central DeWitt. Muscatine will keep possession. Catch bobbled by Haig, stolen by LeConte. LeConte travels, or double dribbles. It was going to be either a travel or a double dribble. Nice job by the official. Official I know quite well. I'll spare the name, but he and I reffed some football this fall together. If you used to listen to me on the broadcast, I used to be a little bit harder on the officials, but then I became one, and now I'm getting soft. I'm much nicer to these guys than I used to be. That shot up, no good. Rebound by the Sabres. And they will turn it over, as Putman tried to find Fulsang on the rim run, but just overthrew the 6-foot freshman. 44-25 is the lead for Central DeWitt. Second half action as Muscatine tries to bite this elephant one bite at a time. Lewis drives, shot up, no good. It's going to be out of bounds on Central DeWitt. Muscatine will get another crack at it. 34 seconds on the shot clock. That pass is deflected. Watson able to get the loose ball. We're going to have a foul called. Let's see which. It's going to be on LeConte. That's her third foul. Inbound to Lewis. The lefty drives baseline, shot up, no good. Rebound Walker. Good feed from Putman to LeConte. Lewis turns, shot up, no good. That's rebounded by Putman. Now Walker will bring it up. LeConte runs the floor again. She gets another lay-in. Now we have a timeout, Central DeWitt. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Just constant attack on any turnover. Central DeWitt's running two players to the rim and their ball handlers are looking up. These eyes are up. One thing you start to see is and I'm not comparing any player on this floor to any of the magnificent Division I players that we have in our state of Iowa and the women's game. But you see Iowa and how Lisa Bluter and now Jan Jensen's system is running up and down the floor, aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. You see that style of play trickling down now even more into the high school ranks, as these are the role models that these girls have grown up watching to play, and they're emulating the Kate Martins, the Caitlin Clarks of the world, emulating the Taylor McCabe's and the Jones sisters, who, we had one of the Jones sisters coached here last year. That mentality of attack, 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 such elite offensive basketball being played in the state of Iowa. Shot up, no good by Haig. And Walker with another lay-in. That's 24 points now for the senior. Lewis in the corner. Got a foul called. And that's the third foul on Audie Fulsang. Lose will check in for the Muskies, as will Zoe Fulsang. Ruggenberg checks in for LeConte. Watson inbounding. Shot up by Lose, no good. Watson long on her shot. And a jump ball called. That held ball will stay with the Muskies. Some of the Sabre faithful not loving the jump ball call. It was right in front of us. There was no contact made. It was both players had possession of the ball. Watson. Lewis for three, and it's good. Elsie Lewis gets on the board from distance. Burt goes behind the back. Fulsang. Nice pass. Ruggenberg just a little too deep. Didn't have an advantageous angle to get to the rim. Lewis drives. Shot up, no good. She gets her own rebound. Lose bobbles it. But Muskies will regain control. 18 to go on the shot clock. Shot blocked by Putman. Inside to Walker. Scoop shot up and good. Once she gets in deep, she will finish. Man joined. Drives baseline. That's going to be a jump ball. That'll be Sabres basketball. Good call there. Great shot block by Walker. Lewis will check out as Maynard will check in for the Muskies. So on the floor, Watson, Lose, Maynard, man join, and Reno for Muscatine. And Putman, Burt, Ruggenberg, Zoe Fulsang, and Walker for the Sabres. And another jump ball call. Muscatine will get possession. LeConte will check in for Burt. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Clove Dental bringing you Muskie basketball all season long. Maynard, catch. Good steal there by Ruggeberg. Folksang shot up, no good. Rebound, Ruggeberg. Or excuse me, that's Putman. And they're going to call the foul on the floor, so no free throws as the foul happened on the rebound and not the reshoot. This is the first foul on Los. Good steal there for Putman. Back to Ruggeberg for three. No good. Maynard with the rebound. And they'll call Maynard for a travel after the rebound. Three-point by Ruggeberg, no good. And now Watson will push the pace. Los goes baseline, finds herself in a trap, but gets the ball out to Watson. Now back over to Manjoin. Los there to pick up the rebound. Muscatine brings the ball up. Maynard, strong catch. And unable to secure it after good front defense from Walker. Audie Folsang will check in for Ava Putman. Ball comes up the floor. Walker, scoop shot up and good. .28 points now for the senior. She'll go to the line for a three-point play. Kinsley Paul will check in. Macy Reno will get a break. Walker to shoot one free throw. It's up, no good. Rebounded by Maynard. Taryn Watson working this Muscatine offense. .12 seconds on the shot clock. Watson gets the screen from Maynard. Paul battles for it. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Now it's stolen. We got a foul called. They'll go against Maynard, her second foul. .54-30. The Sabres lead the Muskies as Kinley Burt brings it up. Three-pointer. Good as Ruggeberg. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Maynard, she'll shoot from downtown, no good. Long rebound tapped and controlled by Burt, and now she'll push it up to Ruggeberg. Nice pass from Burt. But good recovery defense for the Muskies. Now a foul called. It'll be Kinsley Paul called for the foul. That'll put the Sabres in the bonus. So 2 free throws here for Zoe Fulsang. She makes the first. Second. Team makes the buck. Wadman is up 5 seconds. Got up. Good. 9-32. We're at the end of the quarter here. Apologies for working through camera difficulty here. We have one little kind of troubleshoot. You can still hear me. It's like the radio days. 59-32. The Muskies challenge DeWitt as we begin in the fourth quarter. Muskie basketball brought to you by Eye of Wilton and Durant. Hanson Chiropractic goes to Dr. Jeff Hanson at 515 Street in Muscatine. 523-264-1611. See Hanson Chiropractic and some bag. Supporting licks. Athletes, all the best this season. We appreciate you staying with us. I'm Joel on the Money Sports Network. 59-32 is the fourth quarter. As the Muskies try to have a big comeback here, the number 9 ranked Central DeWitt. Baseline getting deflect pass. Now Sabre to left. It's inside to Putman. Kick back out. three. Shot up and good. Ruggerman with another three. Excuse me, Ruggerman. As Water brings up 62-32. Heat is extended to third for the Sabres. Drives for the Muskies, has it batted away. Everyone's scrambling for the ball. It's going to be a high Muskies as Maynard has head coach able to stick the time. It's going to be a full time out for the Muskies. Take a quick break. You have to stay with us. If not, this is just like a great old radio broadcast. Thanks for with us. And welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking with us. We audio troubleshoot the camera here at Muscatine Fieldhouse. With ball. They trail 30 points with 7:09 to go here in the fourth quarter. Back inside to Lewis. Lewis shot up, rebounded by Burt for Sabres, and she pushes it up. Karen Watson with it. Here's the ball now inside to Audie full set. Shot. On the floor for the shot foul. Offensive foul on full set. Called for the hook. They had an offhand with the hook. No shot, no points, no good. It's 4 now on the fantastic front. Maynard cuts to the rim. Muskie fans wanted to foul. Sabre fans wanted to travel. Now, still 62. 6 minutes, 35 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Muscatine trails the Sabres. Now, Pumpkin drives, shot no good. Rebound Watson from Muscatine. Muscatine to break. Watson pushes up. Lewis line left hand up. Good. And a foul. Lewis. Line for 3-point. 6:22 to go in the fourth quarter. That 22 is really bang. First, second foul. Macy check in for Los. Los, Meaner, Watson, and Main join on the floor for the Huskies. Good. Around the rim. It's so sad. The other saying that was Zoe. Body throw too far, and that will be bound. Be over and back, and the Muskies will now inbound right in front of their own bench. Their offensive basket. Big over there for the Sabres. By 27. That'll go out of bounds on Musket to keep. No easy passes. The Sabres defense. Relentless passing. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Steep hill to climb, but the Muskies are still chugging along. Man joined in the corner. then by Lena Peroni. And she gets the lay-in up and good. Allison Haig brings it up the floor for the Muskies. Haig, Martinez, Paul, Longhurst, and Plank in for the Muskies as we're just hitting the 1 minute mark. Out of bounds. .40 seconds to go here in the ball game. 75-39, Central DeWitt leads. We have a timeout here thanks to our sponsors. Drake Farms, a locally owned and operated farm by Jeremy Drake, proudly supporting Muskie athletics. CBI Bank and Trust. They've donated over $126,000 to Muscatine activities through the Muskie Mania program. That's back since 1995. Go Muskies from CBI Bank and Trust. And Bridgestone Band-Aid, proudly supporting Muscatine athletics. 40 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Muscatine inbounds. It's Allison Haig. She has it at midcourt. Haig goes left. Kicks it back to Paul. Haig finds it in the corner. Longhurst now. The Muskies are trying to feed Lily Longhurst. It's deflected out of bounds by Bria Roos. And Muscatine will inbound underneath their own basket. This is Longhurst. Lily Longhurst shot up, no good. Rebounded by Peroni, who gets it up to Nielsen. Nielsen layup is no good, but she gets her own rebound, and she gets it at the buzzer as Muscatine falls to Central DeWitt. 77-39. The Sabres advance to 3-0 on the season, 2-0 in conference, and the Muskies are 0-3 on the season, 0-2 in conference. We'll be back with you tomorrow afternoon as the Muskies face off against Iowa City High in boys basketball. We'll see you then. I'm Joel Krausar. This is the Muskie Sports Network saying good night.